Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary. Grandpa, see? Grandpa. I'm Grandpa Gary. And I just got here. I'm at the church parking lot again. I have my UMX Cessna by Eflite. And I also have the Viper by Eflite. And I'm going to get them up in the air. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the sky is getting dark back here. So I need to get some flights done. I did bring 2 batteries for my Viper. So I plan on flying it again after the video, but oh man, the sky, it's looking bad. It's a beautiful day. There's almost no wind today. Probably 80 plus degrees today. It's nice and warm. And I see several people hopped on, especially my buddy Dave, Dasherly Dave. I do appreciate it, guys. Everybody, I see lots of names on here. Can't run through them all. I see a John, a Dan, an Alan. Man, Alan, I am so sorry. The other day was his birthday, and I was in such a hurry, I forgot to say happy birthday, Alan. I appreciate your friendship, and we've hung out flying together a few times, and I really do miss that, man. I see Jim's on, my cousin Frank. So, guys, let's get this airplane in the air before it starts raining. Last night, my grandson came over. We got to watch him for a little while his parents got to go out and do a couple things. And if you've ever had little kids, you know how important that is. You need to get some time to yourself. I do have safe on right now. Woo. Gotta watch out for that lamppost. I parked up a little bit farther than I usually do. And I noticed that this thing wants to turn one direction just a little more than the other. With the sky looking so nice on this side, it looks like a real airplane flying through the air. Well, it is a real airplane, but you know what I mean, a full scale. And I seen a Cessna flying when I came over here. I live close to an airport here in Marysville, and so I seen somebody up flying around. So the storm must not be too close, or they would be on the ground already. I'll bring this around and I'll take it out of safe. So I think I'm out now. Yeah, it feels like I got a lot more control. Well, maybe just in advanced mode now. So let's, one more click, here we go. Maybe. Alright, I might have the wrong switches. One more time. It does look a little more squirrely now. I would say I'm out of safe now. It's letting me get the wrong altitude. There we go. I put it in the box to protect it, but these control linkages on the UMX planes are really tiny, and so they bend easy, and I think that maybe that has happened because I am having to use a lot of stick control to keep it doing what I want it to do. A little bit high, sorry about that, guys. So just for my own sanity, I'll throw it back into safe mode because it helps me just enough to make it a little bit easier. And we'll bring it around for the landing because I want to get the Viper in the air before the storm rolls in, because just since I got here, it has gotten quite a bit darker. Just like that. We'll bring it over here a little bit out of the way. I don't want to, I can see myself taking off with the Viper and taking out the Cessna. There we go. We'll park it right there. And then change the modes. I want the Viper. There we go. High rates. Flaps up. Actually, I want one click on the flaps. So guys, on the way here, I stopped at a store to get something to drink. And I got to tell you, little things remind me of how blessed I am. And I seen somebody that was wheelchair bound. And sometimes we just take for granted all the things we have the ability to do on a day-to-day basis. And we really need to be thankful for those things. There's the gears up. Flaps are up. Now the church here has invited me to come out and demo some RC planes for the 4th of July. They're going to have a little shindig here, invite the public. And they've asked me if I wanted to come out and fly some RC planes and do a demonstration. So I'll be out here flying from 10 to 2 on 4th of July. And at some point during that time, I'll probably go live. I don't think I'm going to fly the jet because we'll have the parking lot full of people. And the jet takes up a lot of real estate. You get it rolling and you can see I'm taking up at least 2/3 of the parking lot here flying this thing around. And they're going to have a parking lot full of people. And likely I'll have to take off from the grass. And that's another thing. The jets really don't really like taking off from the grass, so this is like a perfect day for a slow pass. So I'm going to take it down to this end and throw full flaps on. Got full flaps on right now. I'm a little bit below half throttle. Beautiful. So cool to see it pass by super slow like that. I'll throw them flaps all the way back up. And it's way over there because giving myself some room to bring it around. Wanted to get a nice fast pass in. At least one or two before the radio's telling me it's time to put the landing gear down and turn the flaps on to one click for the landing. Nice big loop way up there in the sky. Right over the lamppost. Man, this Viper, I'm going to tell you what, Kevin Trappen, you are just simply amazing guy. Send me this airplane in the mail. And along with the battery it needs, you're just amazing. This airplane, I just love it so much. I felt really bad the time I crashed that the first one that you sent. I had to go and buy this one. And we're going to bring it around for the landing. I don't know if you guys could see that, but I lowered the gear. One click on the flaps. I'm bringing it in backwards to the way I usually do. But them trees have really been a struggle. Woo! Well, it just about hit me and I was all out of runway, so I took it back around. Man, I skipped across the ground. That was awful. I feel like I got a little bit slower now, but I don't want to get it in them weeds. Goodness. All right, let's get it over the trees. Full flaps to keep it slow here. I'm throttle up a little bit because it's sinking fast. Goodness. And this is why I didn't want to fly the jet here. Oh. Alright guys. I am struggling today. I'm a little over half throttle. I'm maintaining altitude a little bit. Actually gained just a little bit. It is dark over there. I'm gonna run out of runway and bounce it hard. Ooh. Landing gear bent down. That looks rough. We'll get it straightened out. The sky has got so dark over there, it was a little bit of trouble bringing it around. Well, we're on the ground, the airplane's not broke, so that's a plus. Oh man. Yeah, Kevin, man, I know you say that, but really, thank you, man. I'm on the ground, and we'll get that landing gear straightened out, and if I fly it again, probably take off from the big long part of the driveway, even though the blocks are back there. You guys know the big boulders back in the back. Oh, I hate them things, but I need a little more room for the takeoffs and landings to get it nice and smooth. The Cessna and the Viper by Eflite, couple great airplanes. I appreciate everybody that's watched live. If you haven't already done it and you like these videos, make sure you go and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, that way you guys know when I'm going live. And if you really like the video, make sure you give me that thumbs up. It really helps out. And if you don't mind, leave some great comments. Until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.